All right, the last segment of the day is about it's about us and it's about our oldest ally, France. And it comes to us courtesy of the Daily Mail. Apparently, France has been the first country to decide that this wokeness stuff, it's destroying society. And it's a threat to the world stage. Courtesy of the Daily Mail, out of control woke leftists. You can't even it's funny that you can't read any of it, but you can see the picture. That's weird. But yeah, out of control. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, see, yeah, God damn it! Stop fucking changing the thing on me. I don't want other things. Yeah, that's what I want, guy. So, out of control woke leftism and cancel culture from the U.S. is a threat to France because it attacks the nation's heritage and identity. French politicians and intellectual says, and French is like this. So it's one of them. Get my dying over here of COVID, I guess. Oh, sorry about that. I feel like I'm sneezing out snot. But yeah, so France is one of the most socialist countries, one of the only in the world. And if they think of this wokeness as becoming a threat, then the wokeness has gotten out of control. Politicians, prominent intellectuals, and academics in France have voiced concern that out of control leftism and cancel culture from the United States is threatening French identity. They are arguing that Americans' ideas on race, gender, post-colonialism, especially those coming from the U.S. universities, are undermining French society and are an attack on French heritage. Where the left is alienating our fucking allies. We alienated Canada when we stopped the pipeline. Now we're alienating France with this wokeness, and France is our oldest ally. Like our oldest ally. They fought with us during the fucking revolution. There isn't an ally older than France. Yeah. The collection of intellectuals arguing that French is being contaminated by the leftism of America was buoyed at last year after French President Emmanuel Macron appeared to side with them. In a speech in October on the fight against separatism, Macron warned against leaving the intellectual debate to others as he cautioned of the certain social sciences theories entirely imported from the United States. His education ministers and John Michael Blanchard also warned in October that there is a battle to wage against the intellectual matrix from American universities. Yeah, that's coming from China. We just discussed that. That picture was of the French president. The debate came to head this week after the new director of the Paris Opera, Alexander Neff, released a 66-page report on diversity at the company in which he vowed to diversify staff and to ban blackface. Blackface isn't already banned. It came after 5 black members of the ballot company circulated an open letter among the Paris Opera's 1,800 employees last summer calling for greater diversity. Neff was targeted from the decision by far-right leader Marine. I mean, if it's coming from their actual people, I don't know. Marine Le Pen by French newspaper Le Monde, which said he soaked up American culture for 10 years while he worked in Toronto. This month also saw the publication of a book by social scientists Stephen Bood and Gerard Nouriel, and I'm probably butchering these names, which they claim that race is a bulldozer that destroys other subjects. They added to the New York Times that they did not believe race should be studied as an academic subject in France, as the secular government does not recognize it. It follows tension over protests against police violence last summer in France, sparked as they were in the U.S. by the death in the police custody of George Floyd. The wave of protests sparked further backlash in universities as students began. I think that's stupid that our fucking problems spilled out into the world. Like, if we're having racial issues, that doesn't mean there's a problem in England. That doesn't mean there's a problem in France. All you people fucking regurgitating our bullshit are fucking dumb. The wave of protest sparked further backlash in universities as students began to put pressure on the institutions to disinvite well-known speakers. Activists also targeted a play at Sorbonne University where white actors were to wear masks and dark makeup. I mean, I thought that was already bad. I mean, whatever, France. There was the idea that they were taking too much about the racial questions in France. Punny Bean, a historian, told the Times of the summer protests. That's enough. Some French intellects have also argued that American universities are to blame for giving justifications to acts of terrorism carried out by Muslims. Yeah, I know they're fucking true. Way to fucking go, France. After 3 Islamic terrorist attacks last fall, Education Minister Blanker accused the universities of being complicit. He was supported in an open letter from 100 prominent scholars that blasted social theories translated from North American campuses. One of the significant signatories, Giles Capel, argued that American influence led to the sort of prohibition in universities that think about the phenomenon. Yes, yes, yes. Think for yourselves. Stop following American blindmen. Name the leftist ideology that considers it a religion and of the it is a fucking religion. It's a fucking cult. Uh, Historian Pre-Indre Tarkan argued in the same way that the American-style black question was a totally artificial importation to France. It's an American problem, not a French problem. He said that it was driven by hatred of the West as a white civil. Yes, it's coming from fucking China. That's why Biden allowed them to fucking have Chinese propaganda again and allow them to pay fucking American professors. The common agenda of these enemies of European civilization can be summed up in 3 words: decolonize, demasculate, de-Europeanize. Ten Guru said, straight white male, that's the culprit to condemn and the enemy to eliminate. Yeah, see, like, we can't, that sounds racist to me. I'm not gonna combat racism with more fucking racism. That's just going to create more fucking racism. All right, let's demonize white people now for a couple of decades. White people get sick, they start attacking black people again, and now it's and we're demonizing black people again. And then we do the circle, and we demonize white people again, and then the circle, and we're demonizing black people again. You see where this is going? We need to just jump off this stupid fucking train. There is no fucking race. There is humans. Black, white, yellow, polka dotted, fucking Chinese. It doesn't fucking matter. You're all fucking human. There are no multiple races. You're just fucking human. And we need to fucking start believing in that again, because this is fucking woke mess, like that France is saying. It's destroying the fucking country. It's destroying the fucking world. It's causing fucking chaos and violence and racism. You are totalitarian, fascist, racist pieces of human trash. You are the white racists from the fucking 70s that were lynching black people. You're the only ones that believe all this crap is whiteness. You sound just like you you say you're against all that crap, but you sound just like the motherfuckers wearing the fucking hood. You're saying the same thing about white being privilege and stuff. Gunpowder, fucking time, honor, fucking schedules. White, and these are not whiteness. Most of these things come from fucking China, from Asia. It's not fucking whiteness. But wait a minute, white racial whiteness. I forget Asian is white now, so I guess it is whiteness. This fucking world is fucking going insane, and there's nothing we can do about it. But anyway, we have reached the end of our time. As always, I'm Doc Camo, and this has been my thought of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.